Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you a build that I like to use while leveling up from 1 to 70 and then also I use it as a starter build just before I get my first set. I have no gameplay to show you and I won't be discussing much of the gear because the gear will constantly change, so it's kind of like a spell build, and this is it. This is like its final form. Um, it depends a lot on what you might come across, but I guess if you have enough spirit regeneration, you can do something like this as well. But yeah, there's lots of things that give you spirit regen, and it depends on how many monsters there are. You basically want to be eating everything, and you use LTK just to help the EP monsters explode, so that more monsters could explode. Okay, so let's see. First things first, you start with Fists of Thunder, level 1, and then level 2 get LTK, then another interesting um, timing. Another interesting level is level 7. Or before that, level 4 you'll get Blinding Flash. It simply blinds enemies in about 20 yards, whatever. So at level 7 you want to take the Vulture Claw Kill for LTK. That will do a lot of damage. Another important level is level 9, where you get Lashing Strike, and at level 10 you get to pick your first passive. You get to choose between Resolve and Flip for it. So you pick Flip for it. Okay, then at level 13 you switch that to Exalted Soul, because you'll be needing that spirit regen and even more spirit in order to spam LTK even more. Okay, so level 15, Dashing Strike. Well, before level 15 you get to pick another spell and you unlock another spell slot to get second strike. A big deal, another spirit spender, and it costs quite a bit, so you don't want to be spamming that a lot. Alright, so level 15, well, the Falling Star will let you move that much more, do stuff. Level 17, so yeah, level 17 you will switch Cyclone Strike to the one-sided strike, and that will deal lot more damage, especially to single targets. I know you have no way of controlling it, and if there are enemies nearby, it will hit them, but still, it's pretty good damage, especially against drift bosses and whatnot. Okay, at level 19 you get to pick your first mantra, and that is Mantra of Retribution. It gives you resistances, you can kind of whatever. And then level 20 you get to pick another passive, which is going to be Chant of Resonance for even more spirit regen. And now that you have a mantra, that's kind of useful. Okay, at level 21 you can pick Mantra of Retribution for that much more damage. And level 23, 7 side strike, first rune, 7 assault, that much more damage. Then at level 25, you want to pick Exploding Bomb. Well, Exploding Bomb is unlocked at what, level 13, but it's not that great. So, I mean, I don't like it that much. Level 13, you don't have that much spirit regen anyway. So you pick a strong spirit, this strong spirit rune, level 25, that's when it's unlocked, and that will grant you even more spirit. Okay, then level 28, you have blinding flashes of replenishing light for even more spirit when you blind enemies. And at level 30, that's now kind of important age because a bunch of things unlock. First, you have to pick another passive, which is going to be Guardian's Path. And if you're going to be hitting hard but not fast with EP, then you need a two-handed weapon, and that's how you benefit from this. You get even more spirit regen. Okay, also you get to switch the mantra to a Mantra of Conviction. Now you don't need to get hit. You will only need to hit in order to inflict more damages. Okay, and then at level 35, you get to pick Mantra of Convictions first rune, which is Overawe, which is gives you even more damage. Alright, and then at level 39, you can switch Blinding Flash with Mystic Ally. Mystic Ally and Ally. I will passively give you Spirit Regen, and when you activate it, you will also regenerate some of your spirit, which is much more convenient than blinding flashes replenishing light. Then at level 43 you have sustain attack for even more 7-sided strikes, or you can simply switch out even before that. You can swap that back to LTK, and that's how you get the more or less final form. Level 44, you want to pick Exploring Forms Shocking Grasp. That means when you EP a target, a nearby target will be automatically EP'd. So you kind of get to EP two targets for the price of one. And with LTK you can blow them up, help them blow up. Or if they don't have enough health, they'll kind of blow up fast enough. Um, that's why I like keeping 7-side strike for bosses because it deals a lot of damage and it's kind of like a burst, and if they don't spawn any monsters or they don't make any illusions, then 7-side strike will be focused on that one target, and if they do spawn any other targets, then they will blow up easily with Exploding Bomb, since they'll have much less HP. And finally at level 70, you get to pick like anything, but you'll be aiming for secondary resistances, and if you don't have them, if you don't have them at the moment, then you will have them later on. So Harmony, like, probably the best passive for Monk. Alright, And then, speaking about gear, you want the usual stuff, creatures, crit damage. I already mentioned the two-handed weapon. You want to make sure that you have a good two-handed weapon with a nice damage range. You want elemental damage whenever possible, possibly lightning or whatever runes you're using, and secondary resist anywhere and everywhere. Yeah, well, you won't be able to have secondary resistances everywhere because items that have a primary res they have all res already. You can't have a secondary res, and some items like shoulder pads and belts usually come with all res. So there is that, but anywhere else, wherever you can get a secondary resistance, that will be a plus. So we will benefit from it through harmony. And if you feel like, I guess, if it turns out that you have too much spirit region, you can swap this with Beacon of Vital for more CDR, which will benefit these two spells, or maybe even switch it to fleet-footed for some movement speed, if you'd like that. I think I missed the Fists of Thunder. Yeah, at level 42, you want to get Fists of Thunder Quickening. That will greatly increase your spirit regeneration, and also Fist of Thunder has a really cool effect that teleports you to your target. So you don't need to spam dash and strike all the time since you won't be able to, or you need to rely on Epiphany for that because again you won't be able to have Epiphany all the time because you won't have enough CDR. And last but not least, you want of course the movement speed on boots if possible. If not, oh well. And that's about it. So thank you for watching and see you next time.